I want to give up learning English language. I am not having any kind of progress in English language learning. A part of a lot of efforts, I am not making any kind of progress. And I am just quitting this learning English language. I am not confident in speaking English. I am not having any kind of advancement in English language learning. If you are in this position of not learning English language properly and you are thinking about quitting the English language and you are just thinking to give up this English language learning, this video is specially for you. Welcome to Gul Knowledge Hub. I am your teacher. I am going to address this issue, the biggest issue. Because when you started the journey, you were very confident, you were super motivated, and you learned alphabets, basics, grammar, vocabulary, expressions, each and everything in a quicker manner. And you were so proud and you were so happy that I have learned all these basics. But after crossing all these basics, you suddenly felt that I am not able to speak English fluently. I am not confident while having my conversation with anyone. You just burn out and you just start thinking that I am giving up. I am no more interested in English language. And probably you forgot some of the words, you forgot some of the expressions. This is really horrible because you have put a lot of efforts in acquiring the basics of English language. You learned tenses, you learned sentence structure, you learned the formation of sentences, you learned expressions, you just consumed a lot of your time. But after that, you have a realization that I am not good at English. I am not making any kind of progress in English language. So I just have to stop learning this language. If you are in this situation, your situation is called intermediate plateau. Yes, dear audience, intermediate plateau. You are in an intermediate plateau where you are moving downward. And you are just thinking to stop this process of learning English language. So, after watching this video, you will have a better strategy to handle and to overcome your fears, depression, anxiety, doubts, and your mind will be clear and you will have a lot of new methods to overcome this dilemma, this problem, this epidemic, in other words. Because just think that, and let me know in comment section, just think that in 5 minutes you are having your meeting with a native speaker. Just think and answer me, would you like to have conversation with that native speaker by text, or would you like to speak with English speaker by writing or by speaking? And let me answer another thing, that if you have a conversation with native speaker, would you like him to reply you by record message, or would you like to have direct conversation with you? If you like to have text, if you like to have written message, it means that your written power is excellent and your written power is superior to your speaking skills. Because your subconscious tells you that you have to work on your English speaking skills. But if you are interested in speaking conversation with the native speaker, it means that you have to work on your written area. So by answering this question, you will be able to find out the weaker area of yourself and how to handle that. So after that, you have to work on that. Second step by which you can overcome your dilemma of giving up English language learning is that use authentic material. Don't use outdated material. For this, you can use Emma Chamberlain vlogs. She talks in a daily conversational manner. You can also watch Mr. Beast's vlogs, because in that he speaks in a general term. You can also watch podcasts, you can also visualize and watch different kinds of newscasts, and in this way you will be able to have your real life words vocabulary to use in your expression, and in this way you will be confident to use them in your writing or in your speaking skills. The next idea, try variety of methods, new methods, because it is an established reality that our mind likes novelty, our mind likes variety. For example, if you have an idea, or if you have read any book or magazine or a digest, just write them down into your own word. Number second, you have to speak them out through your mouth. In this way, you will have a confidence that you can speak English well, and this confidence will be a strategy to deal with your dilemma of giving up English language learning. The next step is that motivation. Find motivation. Why are you learning English language? Because if you say that I am learning English language because I want to have a broader communication community, I want to communicate the whole world, this is your motivation, and this is your reason. Redefine your goals, redefine your reason why you want English language learning, because when there is a reason, you keep on struggling. If there is no reason, you just stop learning English language learning. So find out and redefine your goals in order to keep up your stamina to learn this, because in English language learning and in speaking English confidently, there is one point, and that is intermediate plateau. This plateau is like a elevated shape, and at that plateau there are fears, there are challenges, there is depression, there is anxiety, and there are all kinds of hurdles and difficulties. And there is one level where you have grasped, where you have understood all the grammar, vocabulary, sentence structure, expressions, and at the next level there is advanced English level where you will have confidence. In between these two stages, there is one stage of intermediate plateau. You have covered first step, basics, very confidently. Then you have arrived at intermediate plateau where you have doubt, where you have all kinds of anxiety, depression, frustration, that I can't do this, I just have to give up. This is the basic point. If you give up at this stage, you can't do anything, you can't achieve anything. Keep this thing in your mind. But if you struggle and to cover this area, you will enter into an advanced area where there is confidence, where there is happiness, where you are an English learner learning English language in a confident manner, and you are happy with your goal and you will achieve your goal. So in between this, you can name intermediate plateau as a struggle. If you keep on struggling, you will reach the ultimate goal, that is to speak, to write in a confident manner. So next is that you have to just keep on trying, keep on struggling, because you are in the position, you have to motivate yourself by redefining English language, by using different kinds of resources, like you can watch movies, you can watch podcasts, and you can have motivational videos, because there are a lot of motivational videos in YouTube, and you can watch them. At the end of every lecture there is motivation, and motivation is that there is nothing impossible. everything is possible, and you can achieve being a human being. Either it is learning a foreign language, or either it is a learning of any language of the world. You can learn with your constant struggle, constant effort. You don't have to give up, because quitters can't achieve anything. And if you are a struggler, you can achieve anything. And if you don't give up here at intermediate plateau, because you have done your half struggle, because you have done your half effort, you are about to reach your destination, and the destination is learning and speaking English confidently. And if you want to reach your destination, you have to cover this phase of intermediate plateau, and you have to cover this plateau with confidence, with motivation, with struggle, and with your enthusiasm, with determination that I can do this, and ultimately you will reach your destination. Hope you have understood this concept, that I should not have to give up. I just have to learn this language, because it is only a language. And there is nothing impossible in this world if you have willpower. Have your willpower, redefine your goal, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.